We got minutes, we have rotations. These elements, Greg, are very much in the works at this time of the season.
And I tell you, a hot streak from a role player might earn them a starting spot. And further success can really shake things up. Giving everyone a fair chance is key.
And a look at the starters for the Pistons. At the guard spots, we'll see Cunningham and Ivy. Harris steps in at the 4, with Duren at the center spot. And it's Thompson in at the small forward position.
Well, that's a very early foul for him. Needs to be more careful and not pick up a second one this quarter.
Ivy with it. Duren finds Ivy. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Pass to Van Vliet. And that one drops for him.
And unafraid to challenge the heart of this defense. Van Vliet's a strong finisher for his size.
And here's Cunningham. Shoots over Van Vliet. Second chance shot. And Duren lays it in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now here's Van Vliet. Real disappointing game for him in that loss to Oklahoma City. Van Vliet can't get that one to fall. And this young Pistons team, GA, you and I love them, building around toughness.
Yeah, offensively, attacking the paint, defensively, where they are engaged. And they'll send you to the foul line quite a bit, but it's a product of that hard-nosed style.
Here's Van Vliet. Tobias Harris picking up that last basket. No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far. Cunningham against Van Vliet. Cunningham gets the bucket.
Well, I like Cunningham in the paint the most. His outside shot is still developing, so his focus should be on scoring inside.
Now, here's Şengün. Van Vliet kicks to Thompson. And some nice passing there by Houston. Outside, KD. Good. And it's Şengün picking up the assist.
And for Durant, it's just that simple. Get the ball and shoot it.
Thompson outside. Back to Cunningham. Stolen by Van Vliet. Smith outside. Thompson outside. Over Ivy. That one a little long. The Pistons have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Here's Harris. The shot from the low post is good.
And it does a world of good for them to have Harris getting busy inside. Gives them that inside-out edge they're looking for.
Back to KD. The shot by Thompson. No one's around. A three-pointer off the mark. Pistons leading by 3. Thompson the bounce pass. Cunningham for 3. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Out of bounds, Detroit takes possession. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
I caught up with Coach Ime Udoka. Much of our discussion centered around Cade Cunningham. He said that's their catalyst. They look to him to control the pace, to read the defense, and to make the right basketball play, which he usually does. He is very tough to neutralize. Back over to you guys.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Şengün. Tari Eason comes in for Smith. And Shepard subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Smith's checked in for Houston. Well, while we have a second, let's go to the 2K leaderboard for a list of the league's top shooters from last season. Jalen Duren is second.
Put the ball in the bucket. I mean, that's the name of the game, right? I mean, just ask him. He'll have the answer for you.
Rockets trail by 9. High post, KD. And no questioning the greatness of Kevin Durant. But, Greg, trying to get back into championship contention.
Yeah, and since his 2 titles with the Warriors, disappointment with the Nets and Suns, can he get a shot at another ring?
Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
You look at the Houston Rockets, already one of the most physically imposing teams in the league last season, and they got even bigger signing Clint Capella, of course, the trade for Kevin Durant, and bringing back Steven Adams. They're a team that nobody looks forward to facing, guys.
Leveraging all that size. All right, Shams, we appreciate the report.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
And here's Harris from the arc. Eason grabs the board. It's trailed by 7. Left side Durant. 1:30 left to play in the first quarter. A shake. And that one, good. Durant's got 7.
Just working his way inside there. Durant, so good at just finding his shot all over the court.
Harris, right side. Low block shot on the way. Does not find the target. That makes him 3 for 5. Houston's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. There's 49 seconds left in the first. Clock at 6. Here's Durant. And it's good. With time running down on the shot clock. And it's 9 points for KD.
And that bucket by KD is why he is so lethal. Durant can straight up save possession.
Now, here's Cunningham. Last game he had 13. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
Well, if you give him that shot again, I'm willing to bet he nails it, especially with that lack of defensive effort.
Capella with a screen on Robinson. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Pistons lead by 3. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
We've got Shepard. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Alperen Şengün. Then it's Tari Eason. And it's Holiday in at the 2. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Shepard with the ball. He's covered by Sasser. And it's Shepard missing. It's LeVert on the wing. And Greg, everyone talks about the importance of basketball IQ. Can you win in the NBA with a low IQ team?
Boy, it would be tough. I mean, there's a reason younger teams typically don't win at the highest level. You need to take those lumps and get that experience and learn from those lessons.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, team. The Pistons are improving on both ends, but particularly on defense. Cade Cunningham said, everybody is stepping up on that end and taking the challenge to guard. We have a good system that allows us all to play our strengths. We're still hungry, though. We're not satisfied at all. Back to you, Kevin.
More to prove. Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. Şengün finds Holiday. Shoots. Another miss by Houston. Pistons leading by 5. Robinson passes to LeVert. Over in the corner, Sasser. No good on the 3.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Pass to Holiday. Down low. Şengün inside. Guarded by Stewart.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
LeVert in the corner. His 3-pointers off the mark. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Rockets. Nothing offensively yet from them in the second quarter. Out of bounds, Detroit takes possession. And the Pistons combining veteran shooting stand with their young core. And it's been a winning recipe.
Yeah, they've given Cade Cunningham room to operate, along with Jalen Duren and Asar Thompson. So much athleticism to attack that newfound space.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's ready to talk things through with them. Substitution here. Jabari Smith, he's jacked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Durant comes in for Tari Eason. Thompson, he's checked in for Aaron Holiday. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Shepard. So Detroit going with an almost entire new group here. Jalen Duren, he's checked in for Stewart. Thompson comes in for Holland. Jaden Ivey, he's checked in for Karis LeVert. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Marcus Sasser. Thompson kicks to Ivy. And the 3 off target. Last outing for the Rockets. It was a loss to the Thunder in Oklahoma City. Here's Durant using his length inside. Durant.
And you can always count on VanVleet to make the right play. He doesn't make too many bad decisions when he's got the ball in his hands.
Thompson finds Cunningham. Lobbed up there for Thompson. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
I think the rim could be 12 feet off the ground, and Thompson could still go get the lob.
Robinson against Durant. Durant drawing the double team. Şengün with a wide open look. No good on the triple. Pistons leading by 5. And Duncan Robinson, one of the more efficient three-point marksman coach in this league.
Yeah, look, Kevin, Duncan Robinson built his game around his three-point shooting, and the threat of the 3 has drawn more defensive attention, and Duncan Robinson has learned to make plays for other people based on the defense that he sees a much improved all-around basketball player.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Thompson's checked in, and Detroit with a change here too. Harris is checked in for Duncan Robinson. Rockets trail by 7. Van Vliet outside. Back to Durant. Pass to Thompson. There's 1:38 left in the first half. The three from KD. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Silky corner shot by Durant. He is so confident in his ability to hit from that range.
Back to Cunningham. Thompson sets the pick for Cunningham. Shoots over Van Vliet. Top of the key jumper, no good. Out to Thompson. He tries for 3. Rebounded by the Pistons. Duran's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. The shot by Ivy, no good. Houston's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Smith, no good.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
Well, it's not easy to time that up. Just not quite in sync there.
Here's Ivy. Kept alive on the wing, Harris. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Now Van Vliet. In the corner, it's Eason. Bangs home the trifecta. Eason's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. No good that time. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. The Pistons on top. They lead by 1. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. The Detroit Pistons finding themselves in a closely contested game.
I like what they're doing. Playing with physicality, they've worked hard to gain the edge in areas like rebounding.
Yeah, that's the difference in the game.
And moving along. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by...
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Tipping off the second half, here's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5. The forwards are Thompson and Harris. At the guard spots, we'll see Cunningham and Ivy. And it's Duran in at the 5, roaming the paint. And you look at these Rockets, Greg, pretty fearsome on the defensive end.
I mean, great length and athleticism on the wings, and a defensive-minded coach in Ime Udoka. They'll make you work for it, no doubt about it.
Here is Cunningham after the made shot from KD. For 3, Harris. That shot off. The Rockets trail. Van Vliet outside. Pass to Şengün. For the lead. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist.
A true monster in the paint, and just under 7 feet. It can be so easy for Şengün to find those baskets.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
And it's the Rockets with the ball, following the bucket by the Pistons, and he makes that one.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
Harris outside. Back to Cunningham. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And the three ball is good. Thompson's got 5 points now in the quarter. For Houston, they've gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Outside, KD. Houston moving it around. Smith wide open. He fires. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Harris dishes to Cunningham. Pass to Duren. And here's Harris from the arc. And again, Detroit with the three.
Oh, wow. 4 of 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Smith outside. Thompson against KD. Fires from deep. Duren pulls it in. Duren's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Harris finds Cunningham. Takes it inside. To the paint. Here's Duren.
That is what they want from Duren. Spike it, young fella.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
Let's check out some stats for Thompson. Some last season stats for him. Averaged 10 points per game, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists.
Yeah, he's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
Well, he's found his groove. He isn't forcing anything, and he's making the most of his chances.
Here's Şengün. Van Vliet passes to Smith. Thompson from long range. Detroit with the rebound.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Here's Cunningham. Here's Ivy. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Cunningham's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. You know, Greg, after struggling with injuries to start his NBA career, Cade Cunningham is figuring it out.
And the former number 1 overall pick in 21. Last season, his first All-Star appearance, and he's only getting started.
Ivy finds Cunningham. Harris outside. Cunningham gets the bucket. Cunningham's got the lead up to 12 now for the Pistons.
Defensively, this has not been the second half they were looking for. Gotta tighten it up.
Durant the pass to Thompson. 1:49 left in the third. Here's KD. And that time, also a missed shot.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
And then Cunningham with the dunk.
Well, that's what you want from Cunningham. Use your size, attack the run.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks, guys. Cade Cunningham is leading the way for this Pistons team. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said he shows belief in his teammates, and that's what leadership is. He's with you during the good and the bad. That gives the rest of his team more comfort and confidence. Guys, back to you.
Establishing the mindset. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. A new lineup here for Houston. Detroit also making some changes. Stewart's checked in for Durham. Duncan Robinson comes in for Thompson. And Karis LeVert subbed in for Ivy.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well. Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Shepard, the pass to Capella. There's 48 seconds left in the third quarter. Eason's shot is good.
Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
Cunningham right side. Rebound by Okogie. Rockets trail by 13. Pass to Shepard. Now Eason. Shepard with a screen for Eason. A three-pointer off the mark. Detroit's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Robinson passes to LeVert. Stewart, a screen for LeVert. Here is Cunningham over Shepard, and Cunningham gets it to go on the assist by LeVert. Cunningham's got 6 here in this quarter. And so is Detroit. Their lead at 15 going into the break. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. Back right after this. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Now that is an elite level dig. What a great pass.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got Dorian Finney-Smith. He's out there with Şengün. Tari Eason is out there with Shepard. And it's Crawford at the shooting guard. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Now, here's Cunningham. 5 to shoot. Over Shepard. And again, Cunningham missing. Rockets trail by 15. Here's Shepard. To the inside. Finney-Smith. And finished off by Finney-Smith.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Now, here's Cunningham. It's LeVert on the wing. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Cunningham's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Fourth quarter now, we're about a minute and a half in. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Şengün passes to Shepard. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Cunningham looking around. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Şengün.
One made 3 going for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Shepard with the ball. 6 to shoot. Houston needs to get a shot off. From downtown. Shot by Eason, no good. Detroit leading by 16. LeVert kicks to Holland. Cunningham outside. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Big night for Cunningham. This is why he went first overall. Cade can take over a game.
Crawford sets the pick here for Shepard. Crawford passes to Eason. Fires the 3. Cleared away by Stewart.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Here's Holland. Robinson. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Robinson's got himself on the board with 3 there. Rockets trail by 21. And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Take a moment for our presentation of our player of the game, Cade Cunningham.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Van Vliet kicks to Smith. Down he goes for 3.
Supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot.
Outside Cunningham. Outside Harris. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. And the Pistons lead by 21.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
And down goes the 3.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now, here's Cunningham. Durant with the rebound.
Fading away. He makes that shot harder than it needs to be.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Pistons.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
And so with this, they'll end up with their 2nd win on the year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance. It was a big-time outing for Cade Cunningham.
Well, what an unselfish display from him tonight. Sharing the ball, creating for others, just beautiful basketball.
So the Rockets end up going with a whole new group. Then for the Pistons, Stewart checked in for Duren. Robinson comes in for Thompson. And Karis LeVert subbed in for Jaden Ivey.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. Staying over the course of his career, Tobias Harris has shown a willingness to embrace various roles.
Well, look, Kevin, Tobias Harris is not only a highly skilled player, but he is a team-oriented, win-first, veteran guy, totally unselfish, and will just figure out a way that he needs to help any team he's on get to where they want to go.
Well, Stan, one expression you hear, foul baiting. Players using sneaky tricks to draw a foul.
Yeah, look, Kevin, I'm not a huge fan of that, of guys developing that as a skill. But I will say this, it only works against undisciplined defense. If defense has the discipline to stay solid and fundamental, then you're not going to get baited into those things, and a lot of times those foul baiters end up taking bad shots.
And so LeVert will bring it up for the Pistons. Stewart with the screen on Holiday. Releases. Outside Harris. Here's Holland. Robinson fires. Oh, and wide open, nails the J.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
And so Detroit takes this one by a big margin. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Here with Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan, signing off for this presentation of NBA basketball. And now, our player of the game, Cade Cunningham.